Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another Eagle Eye video. Today we're going to look at a future icon or a future classic. They are not so much classic at the moment, but because of the engine, because of the output, because of the styling, they will become icons in the near future. And we're talking today about the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, the E63 AMG with the legendary 6.2 V8 with a compressor, legendary engines. They will not be made no more. That makes them already stand out, especially when the years progress. And today we're going to show you a few that were built between 2000 and 2010, which I find personally like the highlight time of Mercedes-Benz E-classes when it comes to styling and interior, engine, etc. And we're gonna go over a few that we found. Let's first go to the one that I find the most beautiful, and that's from the early 2000s. But let's see, this is the E55 and not the A63. Many people argue that the E55 is more reliable than the E63. The E55 been around longer and it's better built, I believe. It's more reliable. But this generation, actually, this is my favorite E-Class, and this is actually the most ultimate E-Class in that series. So this makes it my dream E-Class. I think it looks stunning still to this day. And this is 2003 when it came out. It got the E63 badging, which is strange, but we'll get to that later. In white it looks nice, in black it looks nice. Silver is a bit boring and understated, but you can tell this is something special. Also has a 6.3 badging here. Yeah, but we'll go into that later. This is so early 2000s Mercedes-Benz. To this day, I still love it. Look at this speedometer. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car. And yeah, they're used as taxis here. But when you drive this car, it's a long distance cruiser. But when you get on the gas, I mean, it flies. It absolutely flies. And this was at one point, I think, in the early 2000s, one of the fastest production cars in the world. Of course, a record like that doesn't stand very long. Many cars were into building performance versions of the regular road cars. But for a while, this was one of the fastest cars in road cars in the world. Legendary engine, 6.2 V8, automatic gearbox. It looks quite alright. So this was a 5.5 V8, which makes it the E55. But I think it has an E63 model conversion. It was not imported, but it has a new license plate on it, which makes it strange. So I think it is imported. It's already kind of fishy. 81k in kilometers is that's ridiculous. I mean, who drives a car, has a car like this and don't drive it long distances? And it's not a cheap car, so yeah, okay. But the E55 produced close to 500 horsepower, which was for 2003. Yeah, like I said, makes it the fastest production car in the world at that time. And it just looks like a very beautiful executive sedan. Yeah, this is just to cruise through continents in a day. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this car, 32,000, not too bad, but a bit shady. A bit shady. This is the next generation, the W212, I think. This was when Mercedes changed a bit, but still to this day I can really appreciate the looks. It has grown on me when they just came out. Didn't like it that much, but this one looks in quite nice condition still. Pedal shifters. Well, the color theme here is black, black, and more black. But okay, has a nice panoramic sunroof. I mean, this looks nice. 2010, close to 150,000 kilometers. I mean, it looks nice. Look at this. But we'll go into the engine later. This is a fast one. They say it's also the E63. Beautiful car, definitely. Look at this. I mean, practical, fast, luxury. Yeah, it has all the options. Yeah, this is the E63, but I'm curious about the power output of this one. This should be over 500, I think. Beautiful. This at night. Beautiful car, really beautiful. And yeah, you can buy this for, let's say, 33,000, but you still need some cash on hand when things go wrong. These cars are not easy to keep on the road, and you need to keep on pouring money in them. Not saying that they're unreliable or anything, but this is a performance car, so tires will go, brakes will go. You need premium gas, you need premium oil, but it's definitely worth it. Let me go back, and because I want to see the specifications. Should we go here? Let me check. Okay, this is just pictures. All right, we'll go to the specifications. So a 7-speed automatic. It is the E63. New, it costed in euros, close to 180k. So in euros, it's expensive. It was imported. It was built in 2010. So 14 years old now. 8-cylinder, 6.2, and pushing out 526 horses. And the old one was 480-ish. So it was an improvement. With 80 liters of fuel, you can drive 625 kilometers. These cars, of course, it's a big, heavy V8. It's a heavy car, close to 2 tons. I mean, it uses fuel, which is logical. All right, so this is the other generation. Let's see what else we got. This is 2008, 2008. This is beautiful car. This is going for 60. 2008. They still produce this? Yes, it did. So this car came onto the market. I think the W210 runs from 95 to 2001, 2002-ish. And then this one came onto the market for the next couple of years. To this day, the most beautiful E-Class, if you ask me, like design-wise. And also this, I mean, look at it. This was already the facelift. Because in 2009, the new generation came to the market. This is really 2000s Mercedes-Benz, which I still think is beautiful. It just has something, yeah, it's still quite elegant, actually. And here you can definitely see we're dealing with a special car just because of the 4 quad tailpipes, the quad tailpipes, and just some very not in your face styling, but you can see it's something special if you look hard enough. The legendary 6.2 V8 engine, it's gonna be, just because of the engine, it's gonna be a legend already. Mercedes-Benz will never do this no more, unfortunately. I think it's a beautiful car. And if the kilometers match, not sure if that's a good thing. 60,000 kilometers is not much, especially not for a V8, but it's getting older. But actually, this is one of the last model years or years that they built this generation, so they should be good. All the little issues and grumblings should be out of the car by now. Beautiful car, definitely. It is also a future classic. But these cars, unfortunately, they are prone to rust, which is sad really, because engine wise they go on forever, especially the diesel engines. These engines, the V8, they're not bad, but there are a few things that you need to look out for, and everything premium you need to put in it. You know, don't cheap out on maintenance or the premium fuel or premium oil. You need performance oil, and these cars are worth it. Beautiful. Let's go back into the specifications. 7-speed automatic, same one, yes. Didn't say it was imported, so that would mean that the whole service history would be from the date it was bought until now. It's all in Dutch. It's all put in one database, basically, which makes it easier to track back service history, which is very important for a car like this. Power output 515 horsepower, that's plenty. Beautiful car, definitely, and it looks quite spot on. Let's see if we can go for another one. This is also 2008, same generation. That is then 2000. This is also the E63. All right, we go this is one more, and then we close off. This is a special edition or something? Not sure. Yeah, this is not that quiet no more, I would say. This is more screaming and shouty than the other generation, but cars have become like this over the years. People that spend lots of money on them, they want the attention apparently, and with a car like this, you will get it. And they also made those ridiculous noises back in the day when you with the exhaust, with the notes in the exhaust. But it all adds to the overall experience in the car. But still, also this generation, I appreciate it. Not a lot of kilometers on it. It's I hope that's true. And that's also why the price is this high, close to 40,000. And this was a parking sensor back then. This shows you how old and how fast technology goes. This was also modern back in the days. So, yeah. Oh, it did have a reverse parking camera. Telephone navigation. The whole standard stuff. Heating and cooled seats. Yeah, these cars are beautiful. The AMG button for releasing all the power with different dam settings and gearbox settings. I still remember all the videos from back in the day. This is for the chassis, comfort, sport plus, or manual. These are like cruisers, but the touch of a button, it's just a sports car, and it's ridiculous how much power they have. And still, okay, not this car, but in general, you can also spec the car in a way that it's quite understated. But this one is a little bit more shouty about it. I think it's beautiful, but to be honest, the previous wagon that I just reviewed, that is just more of my taste. Yeah, beautiful car, beautiful. If this was just had standard rims, nobody would really bat an eye twice. But yeah, the rear says it all. I mean, if you remove these badging, then but this gives it away. And it's the styling. If you put like a E350 or E400 next to it with normal body kit, you can tell the difference. But there are very small differences, and that makes it nice. It's just not that much in your face. I always like to compare it to what Audi did in the 90s until what they do now, because Audis they're just so screamy and shouting nowadays. But in the 90s and the early 2000s, they had like very understated looks, which I'm more into that. Anyway, let's go over some specifics. Car looks also very nice. Looks quite good. Specifications. 7-speed. It's all the same. Yeah, it was imported as well. but it was built in 2010 and was imported in 2010. Okay. And then in 2000, okay, I don't know exactly what's going on here. So it entered the road, I think, in 1st of March. And then somebody put a license plate on it, so maybe the people that is selling it now, or the company that's selling it now, in April of this year, and they had the car inspected, and now it doesn't need another inspection until the 31st of March 2026. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but there you have it. 6.2, the other one had 515, this is 526, so also a bit more. It's a bit faster as well. Beautiful car. So this is what out there here in the Netherlands. When you look at E-classes, the E63, that's where I searched for, between 2000 and 2010, they're future icons in my book. Not quite yet. I mean, you see that the RS2 from last video is still more expensive than E63, which is ridiculous in my book. But that's because of the legendary status, the iconic status. And I think cars like this, because of the engine is not being built no more, because things are getting more boring and more electric over time, this is definitely a future icon. And then the early 2000s model more than the one from 2010 onwards. If you need buying reviews of these E-classes, I covered them all already on my channel. I did the buying reviews, what to look out for. They're all on my channel, so please check them out as well if you want to. There I go more in depth of what to look for and what kind of engine components are weaker and what you should look out for in general when you buy such a car. Thanks for watching, and we see you in the next video.